It's only a short 9 months since we were last sitting in Ibiza with Carl Cox after his 10-hour set at Space for the Revolution. And now here we are in Brixton for the London Revolution with Carl Cox. How are you?
Yeah, good actually, and it's glad to be here. And what's really nice now is that I've already done one party already out of three. So, and the first one was amazing, electric as it was here at Brixton, and no pun intended. But really, the crowd were really up for it, really enjoying. I suppose another point of history, another moment of me coming back to London.
Yeah, definitely. What's it like for you coming back to hometown?
It's awesome. I mean, I kind of grew up in all these areas, you know, and there's something synonymous about me being here in some ways, you know, because this is where I started DJing and kind of I used to do a lot of house parties and stuff around in the area, and now here I am on the weekend doing 3 days at the same club, you know, where people are coming in and enjoying themselves because of that. So for me, it's fantastic to, even after all these years, that people are still interested in what I'm doing in such a way that they still keep coming back for more.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I know that last night was a massive success. I've heard only good things so far, and really looking forward to the next 2 nights with you, Carl. You've also got BR TV here, so everyone can catch it live streamed as well. Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, this afternoon we were down at Dean Street in the studio, and I think there was about 25 very lucky people to be squished into a room, you know, with free booze and drinks and me playing the music and BR TV, of course, broadcasting it live. This is unheard of. You don't really get a lot of people doing that kind of thing, and of course this is a new era in media, so it's nice that people can see, you know, a DJ that's actually playing the music, actually choosing the music, enjoying a moment with selected amount of people that was there, which then, you know, that kind of energy, you know, gets across to a lot of people, the reasons why we still do it as DJs in the sense of performance. So it's nice that BR TV was able to give us the opportunity to do that today. Yeah, without a doubt. And Carl, you've just come back from Miami. You kindly invited us along to your boat party there, so thanks very much for having us there. It was a load of fun. Tell us about that, because that was a last-minute organisation, wasn't it?
It really was a last-minute organisation. It was we was asked to do it like 3 days before we actually went to Miami, and we were thinking, what, 3 days to arrange a boat party? You know, sometimes when you arrange parties in Miami, it takes like a year. Yeah, word spreads quickly, especially on Facebook and Viber and WhatsApp and boat party in Miami, free booze, the Carl Cox. You got John Diggory playing, you had myself, we had John Rundell, we had Yusuf, we had Umek, we had Liam Bushwhacker, Nicole Moldova. I mean, what a lineup!
I'm sorry, were those free tickets?
Yeah, really. It was unbelievable. You know, when people saw that, they were like, they don't believe it, you know. And then we set sail, and then next thing, you know, everyone had free food as well downstairs, which was absolutely amazing. It was better than most wedding receptions. That food, I'll tell you. It was really fantastic, and everyone had a really good time, and everyone was very thankful for it and appreciative. So that was kind of nice when you saw that come back as well.
I hear there was a special moment when you went under the drawbridges.
Yeah, it was really amazing actually. It was nice because the sound was echoing under the drawbridge, and really gave a really nice emphasis on our day, and it was very special for sure.
Obviously we joined you last year for the Revolution 10th anniversary at Space. You're now going on to 11 years in Ibiza. What can we expect from you guys this summer?
Well, what we're going to do now, because of the 10 years of us being at Space, and we've utilised a lot of the DJs over those 10 years, I've decided that I wanted to now start to push the next generation of DJs. So for me, in a sense about recruiting the next generation of DJs, and so we're able to move the sound forward as much as I would like, is the idea of now focusing on what happens next at Space. I think for the last 10 years, people know what can happen at Space. Now the future is what we can ascertain in the sense of pushing things forward now.
Yeah, definitely. And you're running a really cool competition at the moment to get some new talents out there.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing is, you know, is to keep people interested in a way of you know, developing or redeveloping Space and the sound of Space again with the next generation. And at the moment, there is some really good talent out there. I want to see it. I want people to come forward. You know, if they think they can be the next Carl Cox, then let me see it. I want to know. And just so I can kick back and relax and do my thing. You know, I've been doing this for over 30 years now. I'm still enjoying it, of course, immensely, but I want to see what happens next. And now with Space being fully on the map for one of the best clubs in the world. The door is open for the next generation to step through it.
Yeah, awesome. And Carl, lastly, there's something really interesting that's happening in Ibiza this year for yourself as well. Obviously, just a little short walk away from space, there's a little beach bar named Sands, which now has your face all over it.
Yeah, many people know that I like my food as well. And we basically started this venture nearly 2 years ago now, and basically Jason Ball, who was our partner there, who runs it on a day-to-day basis. Yep. He really is a face of Ibiza. He's been, such an electric person with his wife that basically helps us run the venue as well. And also, I actually really like the fact of where it actually is. Yep. It's a really nice place to be for the day, and the food is really good, of course, and the vibe is really nice. And it's really easy. We want families to come down. We want people to just come and enjoy it for what it is. And I end up playing a couple of times. Yeah, one kind of like classic house kind of music, and the other one's all funk, soul, and disco music, and it just puts a different spin on the place. But for us, it's something that I think eventually, if I do retire, then that's where I'm going to end up at Sands.
Just have a little house in the back end there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's if I retire. Yeah.
Nothing wrong, Carl. Other than some amazing and smashing tunes tonight, what can we expect to hear from you?
Oh my God! There's after last night, crikey. There's a track by Joe Brunning called "Now Let Me See Your Work," which seems to be one of the biggest tracks so far. There's some really good music coming out of a guy from Germany called Chris Count, and I've been playing quite a lot of records from him. And of course, John Rundell's been making some great tracks, and Jim Rivers. All of these tracks have been going down really well, so I'm really looking forward to playing them again tonight. Awesome.
Well, let's not hold you back from the decks any longer, guys. That's myself, Mike Parry, here on Lucky Love TV at the Revolution Recruits in London with the man himself, Carl Cox. Thanks very much once again.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.